You know that one person from your past you swore you'd never see again? Mine showed up with a badge. We were just cutting through the back of the shopping centre when we saw the crowd. Blue lights bouncing off the bakery windows. Police tape strung between the bollards. A small knot of people, half watching, half bored. The usual late night drama. People were yelling, some others were fighting. The kind of night where it all feels vaguely performative. I wasn't going to stop. In fact, I was mid-sentence, probably saying something about the bins behind Nando's smelling like meth and stale urine. And then I heard the voice. "Can everyone just move back behind the tape, please?" Sharp, clear, confident. Too confident. I turned. And there he was, clipboard tucked under one arm, radio on his shoulder, that unmistakable cocky slouch now buried under a uniform. Oh my God, Jayden Addison. He looked straight at me, paused, blinked. "Sir." That's what he said. Sir. Like we were back in 9D, like he was still 15, stinking of links and self-satisfaction. I stepped forward under the tape. One of the younger officers half raised a hand but looked to Jayden, who nodded slightly and let it happen. "Jesus Christ, look at you." I gestured at the uniform, the clipboard, the radio. If I told the Year 9 version of you this is where you'd end up, you'd have laughed in my face. You would have thrown a sausage roll at me and yelled something obscene. What was it again? Ah, that's right. "Kiss my hemi-penis, sir." That was the line, wasn't it? A few of the officers looked over. One of them blinked. Another smiled, unsure. I shook my head. Did you know he thought pseudonym was a Pokemon? He mentioned it in an essay. Jayden said nothing. His posture hadn't changed. He once called the school receptionist Mum for 3 weeks, and he did it on purpose. It was a psychological test to see if she'd break. She eventually cried. He still said nothing. I looked him over. Same dead center stare. Hands near the waist, but not relaxed. No twitch, no eye contact. "He hasn't said anything, has he?" I asked one of the constables. "Hasn't even tried to deny it." That's the trick with Jayden. Always knew when he was caught, but he never fought it, just got quiet, like a dog that knew the boot was coming. I turned back to him. "You remember those Glen 20 bottles, Jayden? You pissed in them and you left them in the English office fridge. We all sprayed it on our desk. We were all going to vomit through our eyeballs from the stench." Still nothing. "Did you know he once photocopied his own nipple 60 times and left it in the out tray like a stack of CVs or resumes? He didn't even stick around to see who'd see them." That got a low laugh from one of the younger officers. Jayden blinked. "And let's not forget about your intent to distribute at the Year 10 camp. I was the one who stepped in, you remember that? I'm the reason you didn't leave the weekend with a record. You didn't even say thank you for it." Another officer shifted their stance. Jayden's grip on the clipboard tightened. He jammed prawns into the ceiling tiles over the Year 8 reading room. It took until the end of the summer holidays to find them. 4 months of unbearable stench. We all thought the place was haunted. Nothing. I turned to one of his team. one of the fresh ones. You know what he did to me in year 10? He screenshotted my desktop and he made it the wallpaper. Then he deleted every icon. I stood in front of that class clicking at nothing for like 30 seconds while he just sat there, dead silent. He didn't even laugh. He didn't gloat. He just watched, like he was testing me or something. I looked back at Jayden. And now you're here, Senior Constable Addison. I let it settle. I felt the air shift. You stand like you used to. Do you know that? All puffed up spine and nowhere to go. Same look, same silence, same absence. He still didn't move. I'm honestly not sure if you changed, I said, or if you've learnt to bury it. That's what's messing with me. Not who you were, but who you might still be. Nothing. Then, finally, he spoke. Sir, I need you to move back behind the tape. I exhaled. You're still calling me that? I stared at him. You're in your 30, Jayden. You've got a badge, a team, a clipboard, but you can't look me in the eye without flinching. A long pause. Then I turned to the officers. Keep an eye on him. I used to. It nearly broke me. As I made a motion to leave, I offered out my hand to him. He stared at it like it was a trap, hesitated. Then he reached out to shake it. Just then, I pulled it back before contact. Ha ha, you thought you had a friend. I laughed once, dry and quiet. Then I turned, and then I walked away. I left him there, shoulder tight, jaw clenched, surrounded by silence and memory. 10 steps. 15. The moment stretched. He thought it was done. Then I turned, raised my voice. Oi, Jayden! He looked up, caught in it. Kiss my hemi-penis, Senior Constable Addison. Every officer turned. Some laughed. Another went dead quiet. Jayden just stood there, clipboard to chest, and he took it. I'd love to hear what you think. Drop a comment below and let me know your thoughts. If you found this story entertaining, hit that like button and don't forget to explore more content on my channel. See you in the next one.